What is going on, guys? It is me, Crispy Waffles here, and today we are going to be doing a story video because that was suggested to me, and I'm going to be playing some Titanfall 2, so that's what's going to be in the background while I tell my story. And I'm doing this story because I have a lot of people ask me this regularly because it's just been known, but it is kind of a long story, so I put a longer gameplay, but it might cut off short, and so I hope you enjoy the gameplay. It's just some bounty hunt, and you guys really should get on bounty hunt if you play Titanfall because it is a lot of fun. But before we get into the video, I just want to say thank you guys so much. You guys have been supporting me, and we're already at 10 subscribers, and it was like less than a week that we got there. I haven't been posting lately, so I'm really sorry. I got sick for a little bit. You can still hear a little bit in my voice. I don't know if you can tell. But I am sick, and well, not anymore. I was sick, so I hope you guys. I just got killed by lag death. So thank you guys so much for the support. It just puts a smile on my face when I see that you guys have been leaving likes. I come back to a lot of likes, and I mean, obviously I'm not famous, but thank you guys for supporting me when I just started. Okay, so let's get right into the video. I'm already out of breath. So this is the story about my hip. And you're probably thinking, what do you mean your hip? So basically there's metal parts in my hip, and I'm Iron Man, guys. That's basically the story. I am Iron Man. No, I'm just kidding. But there are metal plates in my hip, and a lot of people at school know that, but they want to know why. So if anyone asks me, this is what I'm going to show them. So basically, it all started one morning when I woke up one day and my leg was hurting. I was actually 8 at the time, I think, when this happened, but my leg was hurting, and it was a school day, so I told my mom. I was like, my leg's hurting and it's killing me. So we don't go to school that day. We're kind of confused. She calls a couple hospitals. It appears to be more serious. Like, it was really bad. My leg hurt crazy. So I didn't know what it was. And so we went to, I think it was that weekend, we went to go to a hospital a couple hours away from where we live. So we go to the hospital, and they don't know what it is. They're confused about what it is, because it happened all of a sudden. I didn't break anything. Like, I didn't fall out my bed. It just happened. So people were kind of confused. So we get a second opinion from a different doctor, and they don't know what it is. So now we're kind of getting a little worried because no one really knows what's going on. So we get a third opinion from, I'm not sure what hospital it is, but we get a third opinion, and they figure out what it is. They told us that it was this thing called Cave-Perthes disease, or something like that. It was like Cave-Perthes disease. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's a very, very rare disease. Like, I think it's like 2% of, I don't even think it's 2% of people, but like it's a really rare disease. Like, one in, I don't know, I have to look it up, but look up Perthes disease, and you might find some interesting stuff on it. But most people don't usually look up diseases in their spare time, so I wouldn't really expect you to. But so that's basically, we figured out what it was, and basically what this disease is, the blood flow isn't getting to my hip properly. So my blood circulation was kind of screwed up, and my body didn't do what it needed to do to get all that blood flowing to my hip. So we asked them, what are we going to need to do, because the blood's not getting to my hip. They were going to need to put pins in my hip. I'm not sure how that helps, but okay. So they need to put pins and do a surgery. And I've never had a surgery before, and I was really worried. Like, I was kind of worried about what was going to happen for my future. I was about 9 years old at the time, so I was super confused. I was worried, and my mom and dad always had to reassure me that I'd be fine, but I was always a nervous kid, so I never really understood. So it was a couple months later, I think it was in the summer, I get my surgery. We were doing the surgery, and it's kind of funny because I remember it clearly. It's just one of those things that you remember, you know? I remember we were going in, and they needed to give me this sleepy medicine, what they called it. I don't know. I'm not sure. It was like, it wasn't. I don't know what it was, but it was like some. You probably know the name of it. I feel stupid. It's like on the tip of my tongue, but it's like that really drowsy medicine that makes you feel drunk. But I took that, and I wasn't worried about the shot at all. It was like a little shot. All I was worried about was the surgery. So they pump it in me, and you know, I'm kind of worried. And I don't feel anything at first. So they put me on like a little tray or something. The thing they carry people when they're about to do surgeries. They put me on that. A stretcher is what it's called. You know, I thought it was pretty cool because like you see all them in movies and stuff. So I was like, that's pretty cool. But and we go into the room. I see all these like sharp tools, and I'm like, oh my god. But I'm not worried for some reason. I'm just so tired feeling. So I'm in there, and they end up having to do surgery. But they put these little suction cups on me, and it was for they put them on my chest, and I was like, what are these for? And then they're just, this is I swear I remember this. This is the last thing that I hear. They were telling me, they're like, oh, these things, they're and that's all I remember. I was asleep. That medicine knocked me out, and I swear I remember every second before that, and I never knew what those suction cups were for. Till this day, I still don't know what they're for. And so a couple hours later, I wake up from my surgery. There's pins in my hip, and my hip is hard. I don't remember much, but my parents told me that I said my parents told me, because at the time Mitt Romney and Obama, they were the two in the presidential election, so like apparently I said I didn't vote for Mitt Romney, and that was what I I was so weird, and they said that I was jamming out to some music in my head. It's going beep 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 beep. I was super drunk, and I don't remember any of this, so I start waking up, and it was kind of a bad process throughout the whole thing. I was tired, I was frustrated, I had so many emotions just flowing through me because of the surgery, and it was just tough, but like, it was a pretty funny story, but that's what happened to my hip. So if anyone ever asks, just be like, look at this video. That's the story of my hip. I hope you enjoy the rest of the gameplay. It's only a couple seconds left, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye bye.